full time from Old Trafford and it's finished Manchester United 3, Newcastle 2. Big win for Manchester United, and they will go into the final day of the season with a chance of getting Europe. I mean, it's not really in their favour. They've got a goal difference of -3. I mean, they really could have done with Brighton helping them out tonight, but they didn't do that because Chelsea beat Brighton 2-1. So Man United, I think the only way they could get Europe, I think, is by winning the FA Cup. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's still a big win for Manchester United. I mean, if they do win, they will finish level on points with Newcastle. But then, obviously, Man U would need Brentford to beat Newcastle on the final day of the season. But I mean, overall, it's a big win for Manchester United. I mean, from what I saw the other day against Arsenal, I mean, they didn't look great, but then they really pushed to try and get that goal. I mean, Casemiro, I mean, there were lots of negative stuff about him on Sunday. I mean, I thought tonight he had a very good game, in my opinion. I thought Amad Diallo and Mainu had a good game and that. And, yeah, I mean, Newcastle, I thought Newcastle started off really well. I mean, I think Anthony Gordon nearly scored inside the first 20-odd seconds of the game. Newcastle started off really well, but obviously Man United, they got into the flow of the game. Obviously, they went 1-0 up from Kobe Mainoo. I mean, poor defending from Newcastle. I mean, Kieran Trippier, mate, what are you doing? Just literally got to stay in line with the back line. If you would have stayed in line with that back line, that Man United first goal would have been offside. But obviously, big goal for Mainoo, his second goal in the Premier League, and yeah, and obviously Man U, they went then. It was 1-1. Anthony Gordon scored. I mean, it was good play from Newcastle, to be fair, but I mean, questionable defending from Manchester United, in my opinion. And obviously, Amad Diallo scored really good goal as well on the volley, straight through the Newcastle defence and straight through the gloves of Martin Dubravka to make it 2-1 to Manchester United. And of course, Rasmus Højlund pretty much sealed the deal. 3-1, good play. I mean, Newcastle, they are pretty much no one back. And yeah, and then obviously Lewis Hall did score to make it through, to little glimmer of hope for Newcastle to try and get something. But obviously they couldn't get that third goal, and of course they lost 3-2. But they are still in the European places. They are still 7th. They will be playing in the Europa Conference League next season as things stand. Unless, I mean, to be fair, I mean, going into the last day of the season, Newcastle are Newcastle are the favourites. They've got a better goal difference than Chelsea and Manchester United. I mean, Newcastle, they've probably got the easiest opponent, you could say, in Brentford as well. I mean, obviously, Chelsea have got Bournemouth in the middle, I guess. I mean, Man United at Brighton. Brighton's starting to pick up, I guess. I mean, I know they lost tonight, but yeah, I mean, obviously, it's going to be very interesting to find out who's going to claim the final 2 European spaces. I mean, I generally don't know the last time Manchester United weren't in Europe. I generally do not know, but yeah, I mean, overall, it's a big win for Manchester United. I mean, is it enough? I mean, goal difference does really let them down. I think they need a miracle at Brentford on the final day, but yeah, I mean, overall, it's still a big win for Manchester United. I'm sure the fans will be happy that they've won tonight. There's still a chance that they could finish in the European places, but I mean, their goal difference just really let them down, doesn't it? But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, just about Casemiro again. I thought Casemiro, very good performance. I thought he played very well. I mean, if he could play like that on Sunday, then yeah. I mean, like I said, Mainoo and Amad Diallo played well. I mean, Newcastle, I mean, to be fair, Newcastle were probably the more dominant team in the second half, let's be honest. They had a lot more chances at goal than Man United did. I mean, overall, Newcastle had 21 shots in that game. Newcastle had 21. I mean, Man United had 17, but in that second half, it was, attacking-wise, Newcastle were probably better than Man United in the second half. But yeah, I mean, overall, big win for Manchester United. And yeah, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.